Crypto dumped heavily yesterday. Is it over? Are we all going down? Or is this a bear trap? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in a pod 5x5, staying alive in Dubai. Hope you're doing well. Hope all is good. We got some great news to talk about in today's episode. And then we're going to go over what happened with Bitcoin now dropping below 60K, almost hit $58,000. And we're going to look at that, look at the charts as well. So it's going to be a good episode. Make sure you stay tuned and watch all the way to the end. You should enjoy this a whole bunch. All right. And if you're interested in trading this, you can trade this at TOOBIT.davincij15.com. Links in the description below. Also join and sign up with my private group. Okay. Let's take a look at the dirty little secret. All right. It's safe. Yes. Yes, that's right. The real strength of crypto lies self-custody, allowing users to control their assets without the risks associated with centralized entities. Yeah, and you're like, well, obviously it's safe if you're, true crypto diehard like I am, but some people are not, right? The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission blessed ETH and Bitcoin ETFs, and their U.S. House passed a FIT21 bipartisan support. The participation is that those are the next steps in ongoing experiment to see whether regulation can reduce risks inherent in the crypto and tame the wild digital asset sector. Taming. Okay, so reduce risks. You actually increase risks, right? But what if I told you that by nature, crypto has potential to be far safer than the existing financial system? Duh. Right? The salient concept here is custody. Duh. But most people just don't seem to quite grasp that concept because they've grown their whole lives living out of a bank. They think that they cannot operate without a bank in this environment. And while that is partially true at this current time frame, it's not the way it should be. And going forward, it should change significantly back to where it was, where you took control of your money. You owned it. And if you gave it to a bank, you understood that you were giving it to them. And they were holding it, meaning that it was theirs once you gave it to them, and you became a liability. Effectively, you don't want to do that with with money, with wealth. You don't want somebody else holding it. Why? Because they will always find a way to steal it from you. Simple as that. No matter how much regulation they put, these bankers will find a way to steal it from you. You're like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Yeah, that's what they did in 2008. Right? Well, I got my money. Yeah, you did. Minus all the money printing that they took, right, for themselves and bonuses and stuff. Because they printed a bunch of money, which effectively stole from your wealth to give to the same bankers. That's why it's safer to use crypto. All right, a little bit of a scare tactic. MT Cox begin repayments in July. BTC slides under 161,000. Was actually way under that. But this is all BS. Doesn't matter what happens. Whether it happens or not, whether the money is given to Bitcoiners is fracking irrelevant. Okay? It is just a scare tactic that these guys constantly trump out. Empty gods, right? To move the market, right? That's what it's all about, right? Well, I don't know if it's going to happen, and you know what? I don't care either way. Yeah, the market will absorb whatever happens. Okay, so what's going on with the charts here? You're like, okay, well, is this a bear trap or a bull trap? Let's see. Well, unfortunately, the signals here say that Bitcoin has moved out of the downward spiral for now, but there could be additional downward movement because we did not create any kind of like divergence here. We've actually shown that our hand that, hey, we could have more downside to go on the different basically the RSI and the MACD indicator. So not so good there, but we did bounce off of some key support, which is also that it is good, but we're going to have to now start the whole process again. We could say that, you know, we created, you know, we still have higher low, right? But it can't break this. Can't break this low. It breaks, basically, we break this low, it's lights out, right? Lights out, right? It becomes like an 80% chance lights out, all the way down to 40, as high, low as 40K and the 44K, right? Or as best as like, you know, the 52, 50-ish K, but it's most likely going to be down here. It's going to be lights out. Lights out. Yes, it's a sad situation, but that's the way it is. As for Ethereum, we've again, just like on target, right? I've been saying it the whole time. If you've been watching the show, 32.24, sitting there the whole time for weeks, right? I was like, oh, what's it gonna do over here? It's probably not gonna just retesting the top here, and it's gonna fail all the way to here, because that's what it's got to do. It's got to do that. It's got to refill all this, and it's done it. Now that it's done that, where's it going now? Well, I think we're gonna head all the way back up. Let's see here. There you go. 38.2 is the $3,500 mark. So that's the target for Ethereum. It's not going to be direct. It's probably going to it's going to reverse from here and then retest the lows before it actually heads to the 3,500. After that, we have to see if it can hold that above that, then we can see it go higher. If not, we're breaking down. It's as simple as that. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to be answering the questions, right? And I always get some good questions at the end of the show by you guys who have subscribed. I really appreciate you subscribing. Make sure that if you're into trade this, you trade this at TOOBIT.davincij15.com or Bybit.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.